and picks and draft classes and all of this, y'all already know where we got to go next.
Man, bars.
Man, it's a search. We sending a search and rescue team out to Portland, man. All right.
My guy.
Should the Blazers trade their third overall pick to help Dame? Since it's your guy, I'm gonna let you go and sip your water because you know you gotta go first. That's your boy.
Yeah, that's your guy.
That's your boy. So you
It's my
gotta go
favorite
first,
player.
Carl.
Everybody knows it's my favorite player. All right, so this is tough. This is really tough because I've always been one to say it's hard to attract people to come to Portland. So with that being said, I would keep the pick because I don't know if they can attract anybody to come to Portland. Like just this one trade alone isn't going to put Dame over the hump. You still got to bring more pieces into Portland. But if you draft somebody really, pause, really attractive to attract free agents to come to Portland,
That was a bad time to
then
pause.
I already said it. But then you can probably get more free agents to come to Portland, or you know what I'm saying, you can help build. I'm pretty sure they have a second round pick, not sure. It'll be a lot of trades in the NBA, and it's hard to keep up with draft pick trades. We even had one in the finals, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But yeah, if you keep the third pick, draft, which is presumed to be Brandon Miller and Dame. I don't even want Dame to Detroit, so I guess whatever. But
Wow.
yeah, you keep Brandon Miller, Dame. Maybe try to flip Nurkic because Nurkic isn't healthy and Nurkic isn't Zion. Before you say something, Tomo, Nurkic is never healthy. Maybe try to flip him for something. Probably get another wing, get another big. You can maybe cook a little something with Chauncey Billups, the head coach. I just don't think you trade that pick though. I think if anything, you trade Dame. The only trade that should be Portland involved is Dame, not the draft pick.
JMO.
Man, Dame, man. It's been about 3 years, Dame. I've been calling you. You ain't been answering, man. It's that time. Look, Portland. If I'm Portland, I'm trading Dame. I'm trading Dame because, like Carl said, the trade with the number 3 pick alone is not going to get you over the hump. You're going to have to make you're going to have to make multiple, you know what I mean, all-time great deals to get Dame team to a point where they can compete for a championship. Because you just saw Dame average 30, 32 points a game, and they got a number 3 pick. So, like, you're going to have to make a few moves. Even if you look at the stats of some of the players on their team, like, oh, he averaged 22, oh, he averaged 20. They was trash, bottom of the West. So I would trade Dame. You know, they can hit the ground running. Same thing Houston doing, but only a little better because Anthony Simons and Shaden Sharp are there. You know, Houston has Jalen Green, but you know Kevin Porter Jr. is inconsistent, can seem like a knucklehead sometimes. So that's why it's a little different over there. But I think Portland can hit the ground running. They got a young coach. And when you have young players and a young coach, that means a lot because they can grow together versus, you know, you trying to bring, I guess, a proven coach who had already won everything. So like a Doc Rivers or something like that. And the young players are not responding to him. It's like it's a new league. You've been coaching for 20 years. The league has changed. You know what I mean? So the young coach can grow with the young players. I don't see the reason why Portland wants to remain, you know, being mediocre. Like whatever they just did last year, they can do that without Dame.
Hmm.
So I just think that it makes no sense to because I don't see who's out there that's gonna even make you top 4 in the West. I don't see nobody out there that'll really make Portland, you know, a great team. Everybody is locked up for real, and a few teams in the West are going through their own turmoil, and they'll be back stronger next year. Like Memphis, of course. When people talking about teams next year, I'm hearing a lot of Golden State. Maybe see if they run it back. I'm hearing a lot of Denver, and I'm hearing a lot of Phoenix. I'm not hearing Memphis. I should hear Memphis more now since Ja is only suspended for like 20, 25 games. So I don't see no moves that Portland can make that'll put them at the top or anywhere near the top of the West. I would trade Dame and go from there because whatever they got going on with Dame, they can do it without him.
I know one deal that could do it, and we just talked about it. How about you trade the number 3 pick and you go get Zion, and you pair him up with Dame? You think that'll work?
That's a gamble because we don't know what Charlotte's doing.
But I'm just saying, if he falls to number 3, if they take Scoot at number 2, number 3 is what? That'd be Brandon Miller.
Brandon Miller.
Yeah.
You don't think you could make that happen? I see you rocking in your seat though, Joe. I'm gonna let you go.
No.
Rocking in your seat. You rocking your seat. I just wanted to throw that out there. You can
Listen,
trade the third
man.
pick, probably go get Zion.
Dame. I'm tired of this, man. Listen, Portland, it's time. Get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. Ship them. FedEx it overnight. Send them somewhere else. Here's the thing, y'all. Like J-Mo said, they're not going to get nobody that's going to put them over the top. They're not beating Denver. Shoot, they're not even beating like LA or something like that. You know, like they just not.
Well, y'all.
Huh?
Or y'all.
Right now,
Oh yeah, I try to be humble. I ain't want to put this out there.
where's the cowbell?
Last time I remember we played Portland, beat them by 40, but that's another story. But like, they not going to be good enough to be over the hump. And why give up your future for a guy who's not good enough to give you a championship? No, this other thing. I think he needs to be the second star, kind of like Kyrie Irving. So my thing is this: if I'm Portland, I'm doing this. I'm not saying he's Kyrie Irving, Carl. I'm saying like he's
No.
not,
No. I said they're not ready for that.
Oh, okay. It's a point guard. So look, if I was Portland, this is what I would do. I got, like J-Mo said, I got Shaedon Sharp, I got Anthony Simons, and I'm drafting whoever's available, Scoot or Brandon Miller. Whoever's available, I'm drafting them. And like Carl said, I'm getting rid of Nurkic, who got a big contract, who's never available, and I'm pairing them up. Wherever Dame going, Nurkic, you going with him. All right? I'm shipping them off. And I was selling to Miami. Miami, you can bring back Kyle Lowry. You can bring back Caleb Martin. You can bring back
Hero.
who got an expiring contract? You can bring back that's another guy got an expiring contract.
Vincent.
Yeah, I might say Gabe Vincent might go.
I think Gabe Vincent is a free agent. I think he is a free agent this year. But Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry, and somebody else.
Struce.
And just let your youngest ball out next year. Let all those expiring contracts go out the door. And then you sign some veteran players that could be role players around your young stars, and y'all make a little small playoff run, like a little 8 seed, 7 seed, get to the playoffs, get some experience, and build from there. That's what I would do if I was Portland. I'll remove Dame and run with my 3 guys.
You want to know what's funny? Everything you said about Portland was what I've been saying about the Wizards for like the last 5 years. And it seemed like both of the franchises are going in the same direction. So if I am Portland, I know we were supposed to be talking about if they should trade the third pick, but it flipped. Dame got to go. Like, that got to be the guy. You see what just happened with Bill. Like, sometimes you just got to let that star player go. That loyalty factor that they have, be loyal to him and let him go somewhere else and flourish. Like, you holding him back. It's kind of like when Ike and Cena got in the car, and he was like, I miss you now. Now come on home, Anime. But you got to let her go. Slam the door, break the glass, mess up that fine automobile, Dame, and just go somewhere else and propel, man. Because right now, outside of you trading that third pick for maybe Zion or trying to maybe do a sign and trade with Kyrie, I don't know. There's nothing, like we all said on the panel, that can get Portland over the hump. You still got the young Kings out there. You still got the Warriors and whatever they may do with their situation. You can't forget about the Nuggets. Clippers may make some moves. Like, it's gonna get rough in the West, and you out there just trying to get 1 or 2 pieces is not gonna cut it, man. It's just not gonna cut it.
Like okay, let's say
My bad.
let's say they get since y'all already gave up Bill. Let's say they go get like a Porzingis or Siakam. Are they the Blazers? The Blazers to pair with Dame. Say they get Porzingis or Siakam. I'm just trying to think of like players that's out there, Joe, that's available, or because nobody of the upper echelon is like on the move. No. So they get somebody like that. Are they gonna be OKC in a series next year?
Siakam.
You know what I mean? Are they gonna be?
Can I have the question, Carl? Are you hacked, bro? Are you just multitasking? What's going on? Okay. I'm like, this man typing while he's talking.
That's why he keep talking about Miami. That's my uncle out Miami. Shout out my uncle.
Okay. My bad, J-Mo. I was confused.
No, I was just saying that like that I don't see a scenario, man. I don't see a scenario unless one of them superstars wake up tomorrow and be like, man, I want to go to Portland. Which
I don't think that's happening. Yeah.
Man, get rid of Dame,
we was here.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just want to say that Portland, you got to save my man from himself, bro.
Yes.
Please. I
I'm
understand he
trying.
want to be loyal. I'm a loyal guy. That's why I rock with Dame so heavy. But, bro, it's come to the end of the road, my boy. It has come to the end of the road. That Western Conference Finals appearance y'all had was the best you're going to get out of this situation, Dame. I'm sorry. And that didn't go good. I was sad. Up 4 quarters. And you couldn't even get one. I was hurt. My little brother talking trash. It was bad. But you got to go. I'm sorry. You have to go for your legacy. Because now you're just doing nothing but hurting your legacy. You're not even helping it no more. You're hurting it. So for your legacy's sake, for your fans' sake, you have to leave.
Yeah.
Look, Anthony Simons, you've mentored him real well. His game has evolved since he's been in Portland. Shaden Sharp, again, like J-Mo said, another young guy on the rise.
Like
By the way, barely played at Kentucky, so you know what I'm saying, Tomo, that was for you. You can get the, like I said, you
barely play. He didn't play.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't play. My fault. You're absolutely correct. Third pick. You had the third pick.
It's college, bro.
Pick. You can trade for more picks because what Joe said in that Miami trade is not enough. Picks are going to have to come with that. So you can get more picks for now or in the future.
Like,
Trying to think about the future.
Hey, real quick, time before we move on. I made a video about this last year, and I said Portland need to tap Dame on the show. I'm like, listen, bro, we appreciate you, but I think you should leave. Like for your own good, you should leave. Listen, we'll come out and tell the media that you wanted to stay. You fought us, and we said no, Dame. For your own good, we're gonna trade you. We can do that for you, Dame, for your loyalty's sake. They should do that.
Dang, here go the meme you could put on your Instagram, right? Just put the Lisa Simpson clock out for me player. Go ahead and put that up there so we know it wasn't you, all right? We know it wasn't you.
Hey, Dave, you go on tour. I'm definitely at a show. You got bars.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.